introduce the Regional Executive Director, Mr. Milner, will say a few words. Try
Good morning. Welcome to all the students that are here today, and parents, teachers, staff who are watching live all across the school region on Facebook. Bonjour, bienvenue. Really excited. Gelasies. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kmaq, the traditional territory of the Mi'kmaq people. My name is Scott Milner. I'm the Regional Executive Director for our area, and it's my pleasure to be here at home of the Cougars at Chester Area Middle School, and also to welcome our school next door, Chester District. I'd also like to recognize our MLA from Chester St. Margaret's, Hugh McKay, is in the audience. He's up on the stage. Jody Conrad from the municipality is here. Ken Fell is the coordinator of RCH, and later we will hear our coordinator of Mi'kmaq Services, Rod Francis, speak. As you know, we're here to recognize that today is Nova Scotia's Anti-Bullying Day. Bullying, by definition, and I'm sure many have heard this before, is when someone repeatedly tries to hurt another person's feelings, self-esteem, or reputation. Bullying does hurt. It can make you feel bad about yourself, make you feel physically sick, or not want to come to school or work. It can be emotional, and it can be physical. And it can happen to anyone, no matter who you are. I've been bullied before. Bullying stops us from being who we want to be and who we can become. But you should know it's not just happening with students. Bullying also happens with adults. We as adults need to be positive role models and engage in healthy relationships at work by not being bullies ourselves. And because of the majority of bullying for young folks happen at school, we as educators and staff members are the first line of defense and need to act as positive role models. It's true that in our province of Nova Scotia, 60% of students, they say they have been bullied at some point. Now when you think about that, that's a scary statistic. That means that 60% of the people in this room have experienced bullying sometimes. That would be over 100 people in this space that we're in right now. But we can change that. We just need to work together. Working together, we can curb or put an end to bullying in our spaces. Everyone in this room and everyone that's watching online deserves to be treated with kindness and respect. So please, if you are being bullied at school or at your workplace, talk to someone about it. Stand up and speak out. Tell your teacher, your principal, a trusted adult, even a friend, or your colleague or supervisor. And if you see someone being bullied, please don't be a bystander. Go to that person and help them. Be a friend. Even if you don't know them, please approach them and support them. Just imagine how you would feel if someone did that for you. And it basically comes down to treat others as you want to be treated. The other aspect about bullying, and the theme of our work this year, is about cyberbullying. And that happens in our school region as well. Cyberbullying is when someone uses social media, like email or text, or some online platform to bully someone else. So again, if you are experiencing cyberbullying, tell somebody. Block that person. Don't respond. Don't be involved in that online exchange that feeds the troll. So, that is the theme of our work this year. Don't feed the troll. So an online troll, as you probably know, is someone that purposely says mean things online to make you feel angry or mad. By not responding to them, you're stopping them from reaching their goal of hurting you. So, don't feed the troll is our theme. And you'll see adults around with a button with a blue troll on it, and I think there's been a troll that's infiltrated your school at some point. You've seen him around, and you may even see some posters that look like this with the troll on them. So, we need your help in showing people how not to feed the troll. So we're asking for your artwork. We'd like students to create a piece of visual art, or perhaps some performance art, draw a picture, paint a scene, do a skit, sing a song, and submit your art to your school office by September 28th. We're going to select a student from every school all across our region and recognize that student's art throughout the school year and show people how we are not feeding the troll. So look for this poster around your school for more information. By working together, standing up, speaking out, we can make a difference. The other way you can show how you are making a difference is by using the hashtag that's on this button that the adults have. It's hashtag together, SSRCE. You can tweet out and send out messages over this hashtag about the great things that you are doing. So at this point, I would just like to thank Principal Vino Gates, CAMS teachers, CDS teachers and staff for allowing us to come here and celebrate and recognize the tremendous work that we're going to do in this area. I'd also like to thank Dr. Collins and the O2 students in the high school for creating these buttons for the adults in our system. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Francis. And yes. This is from his previous role with the RCMP. We're very lucky now that he has joined the South Shore Regional School area as coordinator of McMahon Services. Josie, Mr. Francis.
Good morning, bon matin. I am sad. I have headaches every day. The boys and girls are spreading rumors about me. They make fun of the way I dress, the way I talk, the way I look. I try to fit in, but nothing I do seems to help. This happens to me every day. What you just heard is what 1 out of every 5 students may experience every day at your school. This can be done in person, online, or texting. What is important to remember is that a person may dress a certain way, talk a certain way, and look very different. That is because they may be of a different race, a different gender, or a different culture. We live in a great country where we can attend safe and amazing schools, and we are free to be who we want to be, dress how we want to dress, and live how we want to live. We are lucky that we're able to be ourselves. So I ask you, the next time you post a picture or something about someone else online, ask yourself the following. Did I get their permission? Will I hurt the person's feelings? Would I want others posting things about me? So I leave you with this. Stand up to bullying. If you see something, say something. And as well, words can hurt. Use your head before your fingers. Well, Alio, thank you. Merci.
I was in your classes last year. I know you can do better than that. Okay, when I say holler, you say back. Holler. 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 Good. When I say quiet, you say quiet. 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 Good. So you remember. Now you know today's theme is very important, and that's why we wear pink. So the story I'm going to tell you is about me, because I can only relate to me. When I was 10, 11 years old, walking to school every day, I had to pick a different route to go to school every day, because there were certain boys who wanted to beat me up. Needless to say, they can't beat me anymore. But back in the day, that was the way it was. just like Rod said, is because of race, because of how I dress, because of my thought processes. When I was that age, I used to love comic books. And just like Jughead, for those elders up here, I used to wear a crown on my head. So they used to make fun of me because of who I was. That wasn't fair, it wasn't reasonable. So when I see all those children who have that beautiful hair, and I see all those children who wear different clothes, because they're not different. Everybody's different. Everybody's unique. When those two boys came up with that idea in the valley of wearing pink, that resonated with me because it's really important. You can only be who you are, based on who you are, how you feel. But there's no reason for anybody to make you feel that you're different than anybody else. So this day is really important. But this day should happen every day. Every day of the year. That you respect people. You don't whisper around people. You don't treat them with disrespect. And you honor who they are. Always honor who they are. They have a voice. And their voice should be heard, respected, and shared. You don't have to agree with what everybody says, but you have to have respect. That's my message to you today. Being respectful and sharing with each other. When I say holler, you say back? Holler. When I say holler, you say back? Holler. 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 Thank you.
And we're very fortunate to have the brand new musicians here. I see what they bring to our board and bring to our school system. And I think this is a great spot for you to come to start the campaign. And I'm very excited because I can see from the powerhouse that we're going to have a lot of great things happening and a lot of great visioning happening. I'd like to thank Mr. Milner for being here, Ken Wells being here, Jodine, McKay, and Constable Rod for being here. We really appreciate it. Appreciate you picking CAMS and coming here. Here at CAMS, our goal is always to promote a safe and supportive, inclusive, and welcoming environment for everyone, regardless of gender identity, religion, race, culture, or sexual orientation. We continue each year to positively move forward with this goal. Last year, we had many presenters from multiple agencies come to CAMS to help bring education and awareness to our students and staff, such as the RCMP, the Youth Project, Sexual Health Center, Harbor House, and many, many more. One of our goals is to continue to work on safety on the internet, because people are connected all day, 24/7. And the internet offers a facelessness and a namelessness to people that use it to hurt, harass, and intimidate others. Cyberbullying can happen to anyone. CAMS wants to keep our students safe. To be preventative, we have now a no cell phone policy in our classrooms to limit students' access to social media during instructional time. And we have offered many activities during our recess and lunchtime so that kids have opportunities to be with other students and to promote social interaction as well as participation in physical activities. We work hard to offer a supportive environment to our students, and we want our students who is experiencing cyberbullying or any other bullying to report it to a trusted adult. We have talked about this before. You have many people here at school to talk to. You have teachers, you have school counselors, you have administration, you have mental health workers, support workers, TAs, many more adults in the building. And as well, we encourage you to talk to your parents at home. We want to know. In order to help you, we need to know if you are being bullied. We are not able to help you if you do not know. So we want you to feel that you could go and talk to any trusted adult in the building and have conversations so that we can help support you so that you feel safe every single day when you come to camp. Let's all work together to promote a safe and caring learning environment.